Hello fans of China Xinhua News. I'm Ding from Xinhua News Agency. Now you are watching Xinhua Live. And today I'm here introducing you the world's largest dinosaur fossil wall. This fossil wall is located in Puan Township of Yunyang County, southwest China's Chongqing municipality. And right now, standing here is Mr. Dai, who is a paleontologist and a geologist. He graduated from China University of Geology. He has got a doctorate degree in geology. So now we can ask Mr. Dai to tell us about this dinosaur fossil wall.
Our excavation is began about 1 year ago. We have excavated many dinosaur fossils to get for under the fossil wall. Now we can see it's about 150 meters long and 6 to 8 meters high. We can see many dinosaur fossils on the fossil wall.
Okay, now Mr. Dai, can you tell us about this excavation site of the dinosaur fossil?
The dinosaur site was discovered by a local farmer when he had his cat and on the mountain, and a dog followed him. The dog dig a stone, look like the animal bone. Soon we come here and make a verification and a survey. Then we found the dinosaur fossil is very the resource is very huge. So we came here and protect the fossils. Then we know the dinosaur fossil is protected by our country. So we apply the excavation from the Ministry of Land and Resources of PRC.
Okay, now let's look at the map and see where this location is. Now we can see there is a dinosaur.
Yes.
So the excavation site is here.
Yes.
And about the distance, the excavation site is 23 kilometers away from this Yunyang County, because now we are at a township. A township belongs to this Yunyang County.
From this picture, we can see the main fossil outcrop is about 550 meters long, and the whole fossil outcrop is about 5 kilometers long. We can see this picture, and on the opposite mountain, we can see have many dinosaur fossils.
Okay, now Mr. Dai just now have told us that this line is about 5 kilometers, and dinosaur fossils is found along this line. And on this opposite mountain, there have also some dinosaur fossils.
The main outcrop is about 550 meters long.
550 meters long.
When we found the dinosaur fossils here, many experts come here. For example, Xu Xin, Dong Ziming, these experts are from Chinese Academy of Sciences, and Peng Guangzhao, he is the former director of Zigong Dinosaur Museum.
Okay, we can see now on there we can see some pictures of the dinosaur. So can you?
Dinosaurs.
Okay, you can tell us more about this.
For example, this is a sauropod. it is a huge, have a huge body,
And
but
a long neck, I can see.
long like a but it eat the plants.
Okay.
This is theropod, and this is ornithopod, second sorrow, and the basal sauropomorphis. This is not the dinosaur, but but it is the
I can see that it's like a crocodile.
yes. It is living in the water. It is the archaic reptile, 就是
It's a reptile.
yes yes.
Okay. Okay, just now Mr. Dare has told us that this dinosaur fossil wall is about 150 meters long and it is 6 to 8 meters high. And now you can see there are many dinosaur fossils on this wall. So Mr. Dare, how was this dinosaur fossil excavation site found?
This dinosaur fossil site is discovered by a local farmer when he held his cattle on this mountain. A dog followed him and dig a stone. Looks like the animal bone. So we came here to make a ratification and survey, and we know this. The stone is the dinosaur fossil.
Okay, very interesting story. Just now Mr. Dare told us that this excavation site was first found by a local farmer when he herd his cattle, and his dog dig a stone, and he found that it looks like a fossil, and then this farmer gave it to the local authority, and the authority has decided that this is a dinosaur fossil.
Yes.
Okay, now let's go up and take a good look of this 150-meter long dinosaur fossil wall.
This dinosaur fossil we can see is about 3,000 dinosaurs on the wall, and below our feet, and we many dinosaur fossils haven't been excavated.
Okay, so you see that on this 150-meter long wall, there is about 3,000 pieces of the fossils, and down in the earth, there are still many that aren't excavated yet.
Yes.
So maybe you can tell us, why are there so many dinosaur fossils?
We know in the Jurassic, dinosaurs are all over our world.
Yes.
And in Jurassic, about
160 million years
160
ago.
meters ago, this hill is very 适合
It is very suitable for the dinosaur.
suitable for the dinosaur. Yes. So many dinosaurs live here, and for some reason they will die and being brought by the river to here and buried.
Okay, and just now Mr. Dare has explained the reason why there are so many dinosaur fossils. He said that during the Jurassic period, which is about 160 million years ago, I think that is the middle Jurassic period, and the weather here and the temperature here is very good for the dinosaur to live.
Yes.
And since there is a river and lake, and some dinosaurs die not too far away from here, they have been floated by the river, and they will settle down here. So you can see there are many dinosaur fossils here.
Yes.
So, how thick is this dinosaur fossil wall?
It's about 2 to 4 meters thick.
Okay, so yeah, so maybe there is about more than 1,000 square meters of this dinosaur fossil.
Yes, yes. We can see the we can see on the wall.
On the wall, yeah.
The dinosaur is belong to the sauropod. This species of dinosaur have a huge body. We can see the fossil is very big.
Okay, we can see many big bones of the dinosaur fossil. Okay, now we can hear some noise. The workers are working here.
Yes, they are removing the surrounding rocks and to piece up the dinosaur fossils.
Now I can see the rock surrounding the fossils. They are brown. So what's the rock?
We can see rock. This we can see this is mudstone.
Mudstone. Okay.
Yes.
So that's the reason why it looks like the color of the dirt.
This color is about the temperature is very high in 160 million years ago.
Okay, so you are telling me because of the temperature that in 160 million years ago, so they formed this color.
It's red.
Okay, can we go and feel the fossils? Okay, now we are coming to the dinosaur fossil and we feel these fossils.
Yes, sir. This we can see. This is a T-bird, and wet, and this is vertebrate.
So can I touch them?
Yes. We can see the color of the dinosaur fossil is.
So it is very hard as rock.
Yes, and
because it is rock, right?
Yes, and the color is different from the surrounding rock.
Okay, from the surrounding rocks.
Yes, this is a big dinosaur fossil. Is the female.
It's a female.
Yes. Now this we can see many ribs.
Yeah, anal ribs.
Yes.
These are the ribs.
Ribs.
To be awesome, it feels good. To feel good to touch the dinosaur bone.
Yes.
Although it is rock now.
When we see in the museum, we always see the standing dinosaur, but here we can see the single dinosaur fossils, and we can see how it's buried in the land.
Yes. So we can see there are many fossils here. It is very high.
Some dinosaurs is small, but we can see, and some dinosaurs is very big.
Yes, I can see that.
This is a scapular. 真假骨。
Okay, while we are looking at the fossils, we can hear the banging of the workers working here. These workers belongs to the 208 geological team, and it is them that in charge of this excavation. Okay, now since there are many fossils, okay, we can hear this banging sound. This is not only work, this is also artwork, because you have to make these dinosaur fossils intact.哎，你好，那个问你几个问题，您在这边工作多久了？
一年多时间了。
1年多时间了。您觉得这个工作怎么样？
工作好。
Okay, this worker right here, he has been working here for over a year, and he found this work very interesting. And now we have this worker here. We can also ask him some questions. 你好，问你几个问题。Digging. This worker right here, he's been working here for over 2 years, and then now he's digging a rib. You can see here is a rib, and to make this rib intact, he has to be very careful to dig around this part. 那你觉得这份工作有趣吗？
有趣哦。
会经常有惊喜吗？你觉得？
有啊，因为像我接触这挺长时间了，每次发现不一样的骨头，感觉还是挺惊喜的。
He told us that he found this work very interesting and it's full of surprises because when you dig this wall, you can always find different bones of the dinosaur. Okay, thank you. Since there are many fossils, maybe you want to know what categories do they belong to the dinosaur. And now we can illustrate that with some models.
This first dinosaur fossil site is about five species of dinosaur.
Okay.
For example, this is the Stegosaurus. And
Maybe you can tell us what kind of bone. Okay, maybe we can have another one.
We can see on this. This is the sauropod,
Yeah.
and we can see the very big fossil is belongs
to this dinosaur.
Yes, we can see on the
on the top.
On the top, yes,
That
very big.
That big bone. That
Yes,
big bone
yes.
belongs to this dinosaur.
This dinosaur.
Okay, belongs to this dinosaur. That big bone over there. So, what does this dinosaur called?
This called sauropod.
Sauropod.
Yes. It's a female.
It's a female dinosaur.
Female.
No, it's a bone that with some very complex names. I don't know. Okay.
And we can see this is the theropod.
Theropod.
Yes.
Okay, can we find the bones of him right here?
Here we can't see, but
Okay, maybe later.
later we
Okay.
can see many fossils belong to this dinosaur.
Okay, okay, dinosaur. I remember you. Okay, we can see some other dinosaurs.
This dinosaur looks like a very like the sauropod, but he is very more old than the sauropod. It is the basal sauropod morphs.
Okay, can we
No,
find the bones?
we can't see on this fossil work because this fossil is on the opposite mountain.
On the opposite mountain.
Yes.
Okay, maybe not later, but in a few days.
Yes.
Okay.
This dinosaur fossil is about 180 million years ago.
180 million years.
Yes. But the fossil world is about 160 years ago.
Okay. Okay. Just now, Mr. Dai told us that this 150 meters long wall, the dinosaur fossil here belongs to 160 million years ago. But just now he gave us the illustration of that dinosaur. It belongs to the 180 million years ago, and that dinosaur fossil is opposite this mountain. So, Mr. Dai, do we have any other dinosaur? Or we should move along to find some bones of the dinosaurs.
Yes. We can see this fossil is Lemurs.
Do we have the model?
sauropod.
Okay.
Belong to sauropod, and the first is about hair.
So it is this bone.
Yes.
That bone over there. That big bone.
Yes.
Okay, let's move along and find some other bones that we haven't explained yet.
This
Okay, now you can see the workers are working to pick the fossils out. Although it use hammer, but it is a very gentle work. Now you can follow us and find some bone fossils belongs to this dinosaur.
yes.
Okay, now we can take a good look of this dinosaur.
This
Do you know what is it called?
this process is belong to this dinosaur. This dinosaur is the Stegosaurus.
Okay.
This ribs.
So
vertebrae.
these ribs belongs to this dinosaur.
Yes, and we can see ribs is about hair, and the vertebrae is about hair.
Okay, that's good knowledge. I will remember that. Okay, we have the last dinosaur in our hands. So can you find us his bone?
This bone is belong to the arthropod.
Oh, this on this pod.
Yes, this bone is.
This dinosaur fossil right here, a bone that belongs to this dinosaur. Okay, after we have known 4 dinosaurs, we move along and to see if we have some surprises. Okay, now follow us and find some other bones belong to this dinosaur. Ow! Very scary, huh?
Yes. I like this dinosaur.
So this dinosaur eats flesh, eats meat.
It's meat.
So that's carnivore.
Yes. We can see many dinosaur fossils here.
Here, yeah, I can see that.
Yes. All of these dinosaurs belong to one dinosaur.
Wow, this is very amazing because it is unrare. It is rare to see so many fossils in one place in a clump.
Yes. Two of these fossils belong to this dinosaur. It's named theropod.
Theropod.
Yes.
Okay, here is our dinosaur, And right beneath it are his bones.
Yes, this we can see this bone. This first is belong to hell.
Okay, it's in that area.
Yes, and we can see hell. This first is belong to hell.
So I can see right here, it looks like I was banned.
No.
No, it's not a span.
The span. This is the span.
Oh, this is span.
Yes.
Okay. So now you take a good look of these dinosaurs' bone fossils. Okay, now after you see these amazing fossils together, we move upward.
You see the first time we came here, and we can't see the first war, but we can see the first outcrops.
So just now we have walked that 150-meter long wall, but at first they were right here. The excavators, they were right on this road.
Yes, when we came here about 2 years ago, we don't know how many dinosaurs buried here. So when we excavated the dinosaur first war, I'm very excited.
Yes, because you can see on this surface we can see nothing, but after you have dig that deep, we can see lots of fossils. That's really amazing.
1 meter, we can see some outcrops.
Yeah, we can see some bare rocks.
Yes.
Okay, now we can see these rocks are shiny. Why are they so shiny?
Some
so you see there are some protection glue.
yes, protective blue and 房子
to the protection to avoid it.
avoid the weathering and slapping 滑塌
So this shiny protection, it is used to
avoid
help protect it from the rain and to avoid the landslide. Speaking of landslide, do we have a landslide of this rock?
过会儿 soon we can see the landscape on under the mountain.
Okay. So does the landslide occur before we excavate here?
在这个之前那个海滩发生的。
在我们来之前 before we come here, the landscape is the landscape is
Happening.
before we came here. We can see this is many first outcrops. This.
Okay, we continue move forward.
就是因为这些路头，然后我们才决定往下挖。For this group, so we explain, excavate, we plan excavate the this we explain on the outcrops, below the outcrops.
So it is because they have found these outcrops that they decided to excavate this site. It is a clue of this fossil site. Now we are walking on this dinosaur fossil wall, and the dinosaur fossil wall is about 150 meters long. It is about 6 to 8 meters high. Now, Mr. Deck, can we go to the landslide area and find some fossils?
Yes, we can understand. We can see many fossils
Down there, I can see.
down here. Yes, we can see.
Okay, over there is a landslide area. And this landslide occurs before this geological team come here.
Yes.
And at first they thought it's nothing here, but after they have digging, they found some very good fossils.
This we can see. This dinosaurs, but this not belong here. It belongs the dinosaurs war, and before we come here, this dinosaur is slapped from the dinosaur and to here.
Okay, so there are also some fossils in this landslide area. Okay, I think that's all about this excavation site. Now you can follow my colleague Wang Jingqiang. She is in the Fossil Repair Center in Chongqing municipality, and she will tell you more stories about repairing of fossils. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Dean. Thank you for your report at the excavating site in Yunyang County. I'm Wang Jinqiang with Xinhua News Agency, and now you are watching Xinhua Live. This gentleman standing next to me is an expert in fossil restoration and repair, whose name is Zhang Yuqing. Say hello to our audience. 就是跟大家打个招呼就行，跟大家打个招呼。Yeah, and currently, right now, we are at a big warehouse. Just show this. A big warehouse of the Restoration Center of the 208 Geology and Land Resources Exploration Team. And in total, there are 2 big warehouses to restore all those fossils excavated at the Yunyang site. And now you can see that Mr. Zhang and his assistants will move a fossil to their house. But 先停一下. Okay. Now, but first we'll have a tour at this site. 咱们先转一下这边，先转一下这边. And as you can see, there are in total about over 3,000 packages of fossils unearthed at the Yunyang excavation site, and all of them are clearly marked. 张师傅，请问咱们现在这块总共有多少呢？多少块？3000多块。And Mr. Zhang told us that there are over 3,000 packages fossils are restored here, and they are stored according to their different sections, as you can see with my colleague at the Yunyang site. Like you can see in this area with the number 6, all those small packages of fossils are wrapped in plasters and clear marked. Let's take a look of all those small fossils. I'm not sure how many boxes are there, but I think there are maybe over 100. 张师傅，请问那个咱们这块这种小的大约有多少箱呢？
这好像是500多箱。
So there are over 500 boxes of small fossils are kept here. Okay. 所以张师傅，您目前的话，就是您也不知道这里面到底包了是什么样的化石，是吧？
一条龙的每个部位应该都有。
Okay, just now Mr. Zhang told me that he doesn't know what kind of parts they belong to, but it could be any parts. Okay. And I think I will just pick one sample to show you. Okay, let's take it. 所以张师傅，这个化石您是不是能看得出来，它大致是属于哪个部位的？
应该是个桡骨。
桡骨。Oh, okay. So let's take a close look of this fossil. And Mr. Zhang told me that it belongs to the radius area, like in our arms. And let's take a look of its labels. And you can see it is clearly marked as on which day it was unearthed on April the 30th, 2017. And the time area it belongs to used a code. It's JJ2S1. 所以张师傅，他这个标码，这个是代表了什么意思呢？
地质年代。
And Mr. Zhang told me that it belongs to the rock stratum in which time it belongs to, and also it labels its length and width. Okay. 所以张师傅就是平常你们日常的工作就是从这一块开始，每天来挑选不同的化石。Okay. Just now, Mr. Zhang told me that every day his work starts in this area, and they will pick up a package. But just like in the movie Forrest Gump, life is a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. And whenever Mr. Zhang and his assistant picks a wrapped fossil, they don't know which one and which category dinosaur it belongs to. So I think now I will join Mr. Zhang and go to his studio to see his daily work. 所以张师傅，咱们现在就去您那个化石修复室去看一眼，跟大家展示一下你的日常工作。And you can see now Mr. Zhang and his assistant are going to their studio. They are going to unwrap a marked dinosaur fossil. And this restoration room is not very big, but there are many contents, as you can tell. 所以张师傅，咱们现在是So now they will open this wrapped fossil. 张师傅，咱们打开这个通常需要多久呢？
这个大概需要10分钟。
And Mr. Zhang told us that it needs about 10 minutes to open this fossil wrapped with plaster. 你好，请问那个平常就是一般去开这样的一个化石，都是张师傅和您共同完成，还是只需要一个人就可以了？
因为小包的话都是一个人完成，然后大的话就需要几个人完成。像那个很大的东西都需要好几个人才能完成的。
Okay, so just now I asked a question of Mr. Zhang's assistant, and he told me that this size fossil will need only one person to cut it open, but if the fossil is bigger, it usually needs 2 or more people to cut it open. And now the assistant will join Mr. Zhang to cut this wrapped fossil. And Mr. Zhang Yuqing has been working in this area for 20 years. And in the past 19 years, he worked in Beijing at the Vertebrate Paleontology and Paleoanthropology Institute back in 1997. And he was led by Professor Huang Wanbo, who is a renowned researcher in this area. And one of the most famous fossils that repaired by Mr. Zhang Yuqing was the Sinopteryx, which was discovered in Chaoyang of northeast China's Liaoning province, and also the pterosaur. And most people think that the pterosaur is a kind of dinosaur, but just now he told me actually it is a kind of reptile. Okay, now the two are working together. And as usual, I think no one knows what's inside this package. I'm really looking forward to see what it is. Uh, 张师傅，请问就是咱们现在正在打开的这块化石大约有多重呢？
这差不多30公斤。
30公斤。Oh, okay. Mr. Zhang told me that this wrapped fossil weighs about 30 kilograms. We are really looking forward for more questions. As you know, this is the largest dinosaur fossil wall during the Jurassic era, which is about 160 million years ago. So you are witnessing history with me. I think that to cut this open is a really strenuous work, so maybe most people doing this job should be male, not female. Actually, there are no paleontologists or geologists here. As you can see, this is a fossil repair and restoration center. It is located in the suburb of southwest China's Chongqing municipality, and most of the geologists are working with my colleague Ding Hongfa at the excavation site in Yunyang province. Okay, now this fossil is open, so let me ask Mr. Zhang Yuqing what it is. 张师傅，请问您现在大致能知道这是属于什么龙的什么部位吗？
什么部位是应该是那个胫骨。 大腿的胫骨，但是什么龙的呢？这个应该是科研人员、研究人员的研究。
Okay, so Mr. Zhang told me that this part of fossil should belong to the bone on the calf, on the lower of the legs, and as to which category it belongs to, it should leave to the researchers to answer that question. And now his assistant will put something onto this fossil. 张师傅，现在您的助手在往上面加的这个是什么东西？
应该是颗粒胶加固。
颗粒胶。So now this gentleman is adding some pimpled rubber onto the fossil just to reinforce it. Actually, it is, for me, the first time to have such a close look of a dinosaur fossil. Okay, I'll answer the question. Some people asked me that did they crack the fossil? Actually, it's not cracking the fossil. There are a layer of plaster around the fossil when they were unearthed, and now they just cut the plaster layer off. And this gel just put onto this fossil is to reinforce it. And later they will do more work to strengthen the fossil. 张师傅，咱们现在要做的是什么呢？
起点位页开始修理。
Okay, now they will clear the rock and the earth off the fossil. And we can see that this assistant is using a needle to clear the rock and earth to get them rid of. 张师傅，咱们就是现在，如果要完全把这个清理干净，大约要多久啊？
就这一块儿。
对。
这差不多1星期。
Okay. Mr. Zhang told us that it will need them about 1 week to clear all of the dust and rocks around this fossil. It's a job that needs patience and strength. Okay, you can see they are changing an equipment. Okay, Mr. Zhang told us that the reason they have to change for this equipment because this rock is too hard, so they need a more powerful equipment to cut them off. Okay, there are some viewers ask that if that crack was there already, it could indicate that the dinosaur had a fractured leg, may have been the reason it died. Actually, in Yunyang County, the reason why there are so many dinosaur fossils because all of the dinosaur fossils were flushed into that area. So by that time, they have already been died, and there are many different layers of dinosaur fossils, and it all belongs to different time period. So there are great possibility that the bones were fracked during this friction or the confrontation with each other. There is somebody is telling us a joke. This proves that the Bible is so wrong. Earth wasn't made in 6 days. I couldn't agree more. Okay, so now we'll take a look of another procedure during their daily life. 所以张师傅，咱们现在要进行的这个流程是什么呢？
这开始加固，花模。
哦 ，Okay. So now we are going to the next step of this fossil repair. That is to reinforce the fossil and to make models. As you can see that in many natural history museums, like you can see the big skeletons of the dinosaurs. Actually, they were not the real fossils. They were made into some models that is so similar of the real fossil. Okay, let's see how Mr. Zhang is working. 所以张师傅，现在您可以跟我们展示一下下一步的工作。
他那个对焦，他马上过来。
哦，要在上面加胶是吗？ Okay, Mr. Zhang told us that his assistant will add some silica gel onto this thing. As you can see, these were all different models of the parts on the dinosaur. I really want to touch it. The last time I touched a real dinosaur fossil was in the American Museum of Natural History, and I was so excited actually. It's like, feel like I was talking to them. That was millions of years ago. Okay, now Mr. Zhang's assistant will add some gels onto the models. And this gentleman is pouring the gel onto the model. 张师傅，咱们现在把这个胶放在上面，它的作用是什么？
为了做模具。
Okay. So Mr. Zhang told us that the reason they need to put this gel onto this dinosaur fossil is to make the models, to reshape them. 您好，请问我能试着刷一下吗？
可以。
Okay, now I will try to experience their daily work. Okay. This is kind of fun, and this gel is a little bit smelly. Okay, 好，谢谢。 And Mr. Zhang will put a layer of cloth onto these models. It's a really delicate work. And their work reminds me of a very popular documentary lately in China. It's called The Masters in Forbidden City. And there was a man with the name of Wang who used to repair the clocks or some other delicate Asian styles. But what you are watching now is that they are working on things much more ancient. That is about 160 million years ago. So, as you can see from the previous report with my colleague in Yunyang, the exhibition site will be built into a museum. After all their research work have been finished there, and the local government will build into a world-level museum. Hope you and my friend around the world will come to Chongqing, to Yunyang, to visit this. This is really amazing. Zhang 师傅，咱们这个纱布大约要放几层呢 ？Okay. Mr. Zhang told us that they will put this one layer of cloth onto it. 那么做完之后，咱们就是等它干，是吗 ？OK.
每次都是干。
这个大约要几分钟才能干呢？
最少得2个小时。
Okay. Mr. Zhang told us that after they finished putting on the cloth, and it will need about 2 hours waiting for the gel to dry. 那就是2个小时之后，咱们就可以把它取下来，就已经成这个形了，是吧？
得刷3次。
要刷3次。
对，刷水以后再打石膏。
哦，就是铺完这层，再刷一层胶，再放一层布。
不。纱布就放这一层。
纱布就放这一层。Okay. Mr. Zhang explained that this gel will be applied onto these models for 3 times, and after 2 hours, they will open it, and the models will be formed. 是不是就是刷完这3层，然后等胶干了，接下来这个工作就已经完成了 ？Okay, and their work will be done. All the left will be left to the researchers to decide which category the dinosaurs belong to. Actually, it is not a Actually, it is not. Somebody asked that which kind of dinosaur it belongs to, and actually, even Mr. Zhang doesn't know, because it's not his job to answer that question, and all those will left to the paleontologists and paleoanthropologists. It's their job to explain which category the dinosaur belongs to. So now you can see that this is the Fossil Repair and Restoration Center here in Southwest China's Chongqing, and the expert of fossil repair is doing their job. This is Wang Jinqiang from Xinhua News Agency, and I hope one day you will come to Chongqing and see this for yourself. Thank you for watching.